What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Dead State, where we've got some stuff to do. Let's see, where was I? I think I need to go back here. We're going to manage some inventory slots, and we're going to get ready to fight with those Coyote bandits, although it's going to get crazy. The Coyote bandits are going to suck. There is a huge chance that we're going to die. Like, a massive chance. Like, these guys, they sort of, like, swap aggro without any indicator as to why. They're so erratic that it can be difficult to figure out ways to kill them effectively without kind of like cheesing the mechanics, and cheesing the mechanics is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take her off guard duty. She's actually going to be out of our party from now on. So let's go ahead and move all this stuff over. There we go, because I have a plan for the future. You will know if you watched the last episode, I said that unfortunately I have foresight now because I was forced into a weird situation where I lost all my video data, but I do have a plan. That's the nice thing, is where we're at right now, I know what I want to do and I know what I want to accomplish, so we can accomplish that, it just kind of depends. What I want to do here, Joel's looking good. We need, who else did I have? I think Joel's rocking it right now, so I think he's in good shape. I need Doug, because tomorrow we're going to use Doug in our party. We need somebody that's good with shooting, and Doug has really, really amazing stats. Like, he has like a 6 in ranged, he has like a 2 in melee, like or like a 4 in melee, actually. I think he's pretty decent. I think he's actually a fairly solid character, so I'll probably give him a knife right there. And after that, I need ammo for him, so let's get him strapped with some Ninas. There we go. Armor-wise, I'm going to throw a leather jacket on him, because I feel like Doug would enjoy wearing a leather jacket. I think he would enjoy it. Got unique stuff over here, and I think we're pretty good right there. The last thing that I need to do is I need to equip Elaine, because Elaine is going to be joining our party very shortly. So give her a knife. We will give her a hammer. We will give her a medical kit, because she's a medic that's going to be replacing Elaine. Alright, there's that. Probably give her a bola or something, I don't know. Seems useful. And now that we've got that, she's looking good and equipped. She doesn't have any armor, though, which is a little bit disappointing, but she will. That's the thing. She will have armor after we get in there and we take out these Coyote bandits, so we'll do our best here, but got the helmet. She needs shoes, right? Yeah, put some shoes on. There we go. So now I got the shoes on. Oh, yeah, with Max Getz, I need to take his axe away from him. There we go. He's a psycho. If he ends up being a psycho down in the basement, I don't actually know that he is, but he came around all covered in blood and whatnot, so it makes me worried. Now what I need to do is I need to pass the remainder of the time so that we don't waste it. We'll do 3 hours right there, which leaves, actually, there we go. Yeah, so we should be done with the well pretty quickly now. We'll move people around in our party in just a minute, but we need to go upstairs and talk with Elaine, because friendship and magic and all that kind of fun stuff. Elaine is sitting upright with her head resting in her hand. She barely looks at you. You're looking better today. Elaine closes her eyes and breathes heavily. It's all my fault. I'm so sorry. What's your fault? I know you were on the plane and it was my fault. I caused the crash. How did you cause the crash? There was a sick passenger and he attacked me. A few of them tried to pin him down. They all got bit and there was blood and I panicked. I don't see how that's your fault. I knew the co-pilot, Jim. He heard me banging on the cockpit door and came out to see what was happening. They're not supposed to do that, but he opened the door and he did it because of me. And one of those men that got bit, he got into the cockpit. Well, you couldn't have known that was going to happen. It should have been me. All those people dead. I shouldn't have survived. All I can think about is that moment, over and over again. I just can't. You need to stop blaming yourself. There are people here that can be helped. You can tell her to commit suicide and she'll totally do it. Like, your character can be an incomprehensible douchebag if you want to. I just need some time. There's so much to think about. Alright, we'll take all the time you need. And so now we will take all the time we need to get snuggled up in bed and go to sleep. And there we go. So we got 70 morale. A good day for us altogether. We got a lot of these things squared away, so that's nice. I thought about it. About killing myself, but I don't think that will set things right. I want to make up for what I've done. You survived. You tell me. What do I do? How do I make up for all those lives that have been lost? And so you have two options right here. You can either pick the one that's on top, which makes her a counselor, which makes her really good with words. You can pick the one on the bottom, which makes her better for an away party. It turns her into a combat medic. So basically you can have her be a person around the base or a combat medic. I'm going to go with the combat medic. I do owe you, and everyone else who died. Alright, I'll do whatever it takes. I should have died on that plane, and I can't let anyone risk their lives for me. If I have to put myself in danger for others or you, I will. I hope I can count on you. Next time you go out, take me with you. I need to kill some of those things for my own reasons. I've been fighting off a really bad migraine since I woke up. I don't think I can hack it today. Ugh, is this place always so bright? Alright, well, take some aspirin. I need to... Or, never mind. I've been there. I'd try and work through it, but take the day off if you have to. Thanks. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how bad this is. Anyways, I'm gonna barf. She runs off. I used to get migraines when I was a kid, and actually I haven't had a migraine in about 10 years now. But when I was a teenager, I used to get migraines every now and again. They're the worst. I don't even know how to describe migraines to people who haven't had them. It's not like a headache. Like for me, it felt like there was somebody with their thumbs pressing down on the top of my eyeballs as hard as they could, and then it sort of like spread around the side of my head like where goggles would touch your head. Oh, it was the worst. Mine was all like in my eyeballs though. Like when I get a headache, it's usually like all around my entire head, you know what I mean? But when I used to get migraines, it seriously just felt like somebody was taking just a railroad spike and ramming it through the top of my eyeballs. Like I couldn't do anything but sleep and throw up. It was terrible. Okay, so everybody's on no job right now. We still want Joel. Max, okay, so Renee's out. That's a random thing. You can't really do anything about it. It just sort of happens. So don't get frustrated when it happens because it comes up and there's not much you can do about it. I think... Wow, we can upgrade our guns too with like speed loaders and stuff. I need somebody with decent skills because as of right now... Yeah, as it stands right now, it's just very, very tough for me to actually do any of the crafting. Maybe it's for later in the game. I don't know. Can she do anything? I think you need science skill, bare minimum, to get all this stuff done. So nobody has science skill. Even Doug, I think, only has like 2 science skills. So yeah, he's not even that useful either. I'm going to have them build the watchtower for now. Because Doug gets a big-ass boost to his morale if we finish the watchtower. So good enough for me. 180 hours with those 2 working on it. It'll get better, though. There's somebody else that's going to swap in a little bit that we're going to be able to use. Our party should get better. Once Max is no longer sick and once another character shows up tomorrow, we should be in really, really good states to, like, basically handle things. I'm going to go back and let's see if we can... Yeah, I'm going to double check my gear just because I'm paranoid about it. I do it all the time where I walk out of my base without the gear that I need, so I just want to make sure everybody has what they need. Joel's good. Doug's good. Everything's looking pretty stellar right now. Maybe give Doug a bola or something. I don't know. Give him a tear gas canister. That'll work. There. Tweedletime's still got like a bunch of stuff we may or may not need. The good thing about this is that both Elaine and Doug have survival skills, so we should be able to stack. So we should be able to move a little bit quicker across the world map. Additionally, I need to level up. Hold on here. My character has a whole bunch of skill points, and so I'm going to go into there, and I'm going to choose Barrage. There's 2 abilities right here. There's Quick Reflexes, and there's Barrage. Quick Reflexes is good if you're trying to get 3 hits off, because that means you can use a 4 AP weapon, and you can attack 3 times with it. Pretty good. Not bad if you've got 9 AP. Barrage allows you to save AP on a turn where you didn't use it all up, and then use it on your next turn. So you can save up to 4 AP, which for utilitarian reasons is really, really good. So basically, you can spec into being able to slug it out with the enemies even better, or you can spec into, you can spec it into where you can attack better with heavier weapons, or you can come with a barrage, which gives you a bit more utility, where if you need to, you can skip like an attack and save 3 AP for the next turn, so you'll have 12. Whatever you really need to do. I think barrage, I think quick reflexes is probably better. Barrage is good for utility, but I really sincerely honestly think that this is better because this gets us an extra attack with 3 AP weapons, which is what we were using anyways. So while the 3 AP weapons may not be amazing for later on, let's actually see what 4 AP weapons we have that we can equip here, because we may be able to do better. We may be able to do better than what we have on hand. We've got the nightstick, which actually I think I would rather use instead of the hammer, right? 12 to 20 versus, what does the claw hammer do? 6 to 15, so yeah, the nightstick is better right there. The crowbar, 12 to 20. I think the combat knife is still a pretty good option for us. Still liking the combat knife, so I think we'll be okay right there. Out we go. Oh, I forgot to put the epinephrine shots on people. Let me spread some of those around, because those are actually really, really good, and you need to have them. If I could find them. There they are. There's our EpiPens. So I'll put one on the main character. I'll throw one on Elaine, since I tend to play very carefully with my medic. And that should be good enough. I don't think we'll need more than 2 EpiPens. We should be alright. Let's be off and on our way. Off and on the way to Menard. Off we go. I'm trying to get spirits up right now. Spirits up. I have just had a hell of a last couple days. And so, like, I come into these recordings sometimes and I'm just like, I don't think I'm going to make it. And, like, right now, I am really, really sincerely trying to, like, just be there, you know? Like, get in the game. You know what I mean? So let's walk this way, out of Splendid and towards Menard. And hopefully you can see now we're moving way faster on the world map. That is the benefit of having more survival skills. We still have 2 points left on our character. I should probably allocate those. I checked all of our characters in between plays, and nobody had any extra skill ups. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work. But let's have a look over here. We need to figure out a way to kite these guys back over. How we're going to do it, I couldn't really tell you. It's kind of a risky proposition, because they can change aggro like at the drop of a hat. What I may attempt to do here, I just want to bring like one back at a time. So what I may do is leave them over here. And then what we can attempt, actually Doug hasn't reloaded either. There we go, Doug reloaded, and Boss Man, you reloaded? Okay, Boss Man's reloaded. Tweedle time. What I want to do is step to right here. And I want to bypass my turn. I'm just trying to kite like one of these guys over. I don't care about the rest of them, but the one with the deagle or whatever the hell it is. Like, I need this one right here to be next to us. So, for now, I think I'm going to pull back this way. And I'm going to start rearranging everybody else behind. Because this character can, like, one-shot us if it wants to. This character can totally kill us, like, in one turn. And we have no chance to, like, survive it. It'll just be done and over with really, really quickly. So, the best option here is to block off line of sight and just sort of get on her. She's got really, really good armor because she's got a upgraded leather suit on. It's like the tier 2 leather suit. I don't know what else to say about it. What I'd prefer to do is we need to go up, like, single file on this guy, basically. Yeah, I was a little bit concerned that that might happen. So, the goal now... Get her behind him. These guys are going to come running when they hear the gunshot. Just a little FYI right there. Doug, if you move to there, can you still take a shot? You can? Good. Take a shot at this guy. I can't promise it's going to work out for us, but I can try. Get Tweedle time into position. Oh, we critted. Good. That's nice. So that'll be helpful. And we're going to miss with the last shot. On this side, what I would prefer to do... not enough action points? Okay, well... Shit. Oof. Doug just got blasted. Doug's still up, though, so... At least it's not a total failure. So what I can do here is we can patch up Doug a little bit. He's not looking so great, but we can make it happen. On this side, Doug, return fire. Get rid of this guy. I don't think it is the last hit I'm going to get on you. There you go, Doug. That's my guy right there. Well done. Well done, Doug. Well done. So this first enemy right here, this is going very, very well for us. I can't understate or overstate. Basically... I don't even know what I want to say right now. I'm too excited. This is the worst enemy right here. This character can kill you in one turn, as we saw with Doug. Like, this character hits so hard that there's not much... Oh, there's zombies come... Oh. Did he just come from the spawn? That's crazy. Okay, so... Let me get ready for him real fast. We'll throw the nightstick on my character here. See if I can deal with this Zed before he becomes a problem. There we go. I actually think the hammer might be a better weapon now that we're here. But what we want from these guys, why I really, really, really want to kill these guys is this right here. This armor that they drop is amazing. Like, do not underestimate how good this riding leather is and this helmet is. Like, this allows your characters to become so much more resilient than they were previously. So in Doug's case, what we could do, let's go ahead and heal him up real fast. Get Doug all the way back up because we are going into another combat in just a second. And I fully realize we have to use a lot of pills in order to make this work, but I think the hammer is a better weapon for him. I think I just misjudged the numbers or something. I don't know. Let's turn that off. But what I need right now is... let's go to the inventory manager right here. All right. And I would say not to risk cheesing all this. Like, seriously, actually, Elaine has no armor. Let's give it to Elaine then. She's our medic, so I'd rather keep her safe over everybody else, especially since she's going to be rushing the enemy and, like, getting up in point blank. The only unfortunate side around this is that right now she's carrying 34 pounds by default, which means she's not going to be very good for looting, but it can't really be helped. We should get another strong back pretty soon anyways, like somebody that can accomplish things, so I think we'll be alright. Now we want to continue our little cavalcade of kiting as best we can. Let's get everybody reloaded too. Oh, he's already reloaded, okay. I don't even think he got to take a shot then. Alright, well, we're using up our 9 milli, but it'll be okay. Now what we need is that one. And there we go. And so that one should be able to cover a decent amount of distance here. I'm going to start moving these guys this way so that the fight takes place a little bit closer. Doesn't really matter. There's not that many of them left at this point. Let's get everybody lined up and ready. And actually, this one's not that big of a deal. It only has a Glock. We should be able to handle this one without any major malfunctions. So what I'll probably do is I'll set that as his active, and then we'll step him into here. We'll get ready to deal with this guy. Save the ammo, I guess. Maybe even think about throwing a bola, because if that works, that would be really, really cool. Okay, so that put us at point blank range. That means that with the Dougster, we need to get in here and start taking some cuts at him. There it is, sorry. Lady Coyote, gotta get the genital configuration proper. I forgot that I took that out, so I'm going to waste a turn putting that back in where it goes. And we're going to miss the one attack there. Put the boss man right there with the baseball bat. And on this side, we hit him with a bola. God. I don't know if we get that back. I hope we do. It'd be awesome if we do. That'll keep him from attacking, though. So, now that they've been taken out... Moi, Tib! I love Doug. Doug's the greatest. Okay, so he's down, and he didn't even get to take a shot at me. You cut me, asshole. I don't like it when people cut me, asshole. That's how pirates talk about, like, hemorrhoids and things. Be like, arr, I cut me, asshole. It's never mind. Just trying to be fun. Just trying to be humorous. Just trying to be humorous. That one has riding leathers and a full gun. We managed to get that one down while still maintaining all of the things that we needed. So now what we want to do is let's put that on somebody else, like namely either Joel or Doug. It doesn't really matter. To put it on somebody, though. Let's go like so. And now that we've got that open, we've got a full pistol right there. So we got 9 millimeters out of that. That's amazing. Like, I'm really, really happy about this right now. Let's give that to Joel so that he's a bit better armored. Maybe have him... oh, it's a 357 Magnum. It wasn't like a Deagle. It was a wheel gun. Okay, I thought it looked kind of revolvery. I don't know why the first thing I jumped to was 350... I'm sorry, I jumped to a Deagle for some reason. I don't know. It's a big pistol. It scared me. But it's a 357. A 357 Magnum is still a pretty big gun. It is a concerningly sized gun. Alright, so now what we do is we do this again, actually. And we don't get our bola back, by the way. It looks like that's one time, one use. Actually, I could probably move up a little bit further now, too. Hopefully this dude doesn't res behind me. That would be the worst. I'll show you the resistances for the leather armor that we just looted in a second, but it's pretty good. Like, it's considerable. You get about 10 to 20% in just about everything. It's a nice set of gear to have. Okay, so he's going to set up in a weird spot right there. We should actually probably be a bit more careful about this one. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to put Doug right there, I guess. And we'll use guns on this guy We're going to use firearms. I'll put him right here. We'll get a couple cuts in. There we go. So he's bleeding now. He's taking about 70-something damage. We should be in decent shape, I think. And then all I really want to do is like weasel other people into decent positions here. Oof. Okay, well it didn't do that much damage actually. It only hit for 11 damage. That's the thing about shotguns is they have a base like knockdown chance where sometimes you just get clipped and there's nothing you can really do about it. It's a thing that happens, so be ready for that, I guess. Ah, I needed Doug to make that shot. Come on, Dougie Fresh. I needed that. I needed that really, really bad, Dougie. Alright, a little more damage right there. He's down. We should get some shells out of this, I think. He only got to fire once, maybe? Yeah, we got a shell out of it. Good. This is why I wanted to come back with a separate group, because the looting right here is actually fairly intensive. Like, you've got a lot of stuff you've got to carry. So, you kind of want to have a fresh run going before you head over here. This will now free up this building over here. We could have gone through this side door over here, but it'll free up this building where we can get the bag of concrete, as I recall. The bag of concrete should allow us a couple more guys over here with leather jackets. Yeah, I don't have a problem taking them out. They've only got pistols, so I think we should be good over here. I'm actually still going to exploit the combat system as much as I can. There we go. Start combat on my own terms here, so they have to adapt to me, not me adapt to them. Okay, so they're moving weirdly, so I'm going to have to like set this up. Basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to bait them into a full move. If they're within range, basically you want to make it so that they can't get to you within like 2 turns and a half. Otherwise they won't double move, they'll single move, or they'll stop short right there so that they can take a shot. Sorry, I had a rogue hiccup. It happens. I'll probably line Doug up over here, I guess. Main character, we can step into right here. He'll still get his 3 attacks, which is good. First one's going to be a big miss. Second one, third one's going to be a big miss too. That's unfortunate. Well, I may take a chance here then. There we go. 71 points of damage from the shoddy. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby from the shoddy. And that leaves Elaine. Does she have riding leathers on? What does she have on right now? Riding leathers. Okay. So I don't actually have to worry too much about people dying to dumb shit in this fight. There we go. One's down already. That one's going to take shots at Elaine. 20 points of damage. So yeah, the armor resisted a significant amount of it though. Let's move Doug over here. Let's finish that guy off real quick and then close the gap right here. I'm going to bring Officer O'Malley up that way. And then maybe bring her up and around the back possibly. Not actually a too stupid move. The shooting my character is a stupid move, but what he did right there wasn't too bad. I think I'll probably keep my positioning and we'll just take him out with melee, I guess. Ooh, Doug got him with a crit. Cool. I wish there was a graphic for the crits in this game where it was like, ka-pa-choo! Like you got like a firework animation above their head or something. I don't know. Something festive. Something festive and fun. Alright. A bunch of damage on that guy. Let's set active right there. We'll step him to there. There it is. Knocked him the hell out. And let's loot all their stuff, obviously, because we want it. I don't think these are going to come back as zombies. So there's another leather jacket and another Glock. Another leather jacket and a full Glock. So now we got ammo. We're looking real good right now. I think I'm going to break the episode off right here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to loot this place right here. There's a concrete bag in here. That's all. And it allows you to build upgrades. That's all that it does. I'm going to grab the concrete bag and then we'll head on out of here. We'll basically come back when I'm already at base. Okay? My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcast for the next episode of Dead State. I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Take care, everybody, and hi-do.